Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Mr. Positive. Welcome back again, like I said, to another daily reading on this wonderful particular channel that I'm on. It is called, or the name of the name of the author that I'm going to read from is Paul David Tripp, New Morning Mercies. Today's reading is going to be a little different because I'm not going to do any further study basis on what they recommend because they want me to read a whole chapter instead of a few verses. So I think that would take a little longer than necessary. But I'll tell you what, you guys, if I get feedback on your thoughts on that, please let me know, and I will definitely do it if you think it's well worth the listen. Other than that, I think just doing a short little video on the daily reading is good. But again, I like to repeat myself. If you find that the encouragement that I did start to read is well worth it, I don't mind reading the whole verse or the whole chapter, if that is what you guys really want. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? June 6th. Every human being places his hope in something, and every human being asks that hope to deliver something. Where have you placed your hope? We all have been hardwired for hope. We all project our lives out into the future to imagine things we would like them to be. We all carry around with us personal hopes and dreams. We all surrender our hearts to some kind of expectation. We all silently wish that things could be different than they are. Well, all hope is something, and we all hope for something. So much of how we look at life and how we live our lives is connected to the things in which we place the fundamental hopes of our lives. Hope always has three elements: an assessment, an object, an expectation. First, hope looks around and assesses that something or someone could be better than it is. That something or someone is somehow broken. If things were as perfect as they could be, you wouldn't need to hope. Secondly, our hope always has an object. It is the thing that you bank your hope on. You ask the object of your hope to fix what is broken or to deliver what is desired or needed. Third, hope is an expectation. This is what you ask the object of your hope to give you, whatever your hope, the object of your hope will deliver. Now, there are really only two places to look for fundamental life hope. That is, basic meaning and purpose, motivation, and to continue, a sense of well-being, and that knowledge that you've hooked yourself to what life is really all about. You can search for hope horizontally in the situations, experiencing physical possessions, locations, and relationships of everyday life. There are two problems with looking horizontally. First, all of these suffer from some degree of brokenness. They are part of the problem, and because they are unable to deliver what you're seeking. Also, these things were never made to be the source of your hope, but to be fingers that point out to you where your hope can be found. Paul says that all in Romans 5:5, when he tells us that hope in God will never put us to shame. It will never embarrass us by failing to deliver. In those words, Paul tells us where hope can be found. It is found only vertically. How along? Only when God is your hope sure and secure. Only He is able to give you the life that your heart seeks. Only He is able to give you Only He is able to give your soul the rest that it needs. Only He can deliver the internal peace that is the hunger of every human being. It is only when grace has hooked your peace that is the hunger of every human being. It's only when grace has hooked you to Him that you are connected to what life is really all about. In his brief words, Paul confronts us with the thought, if your hope disappoints you, it's because it's the wrong hope. Today, what carries your hope? For further study and encouragement, Job 1. And like I said, we're not going to go there, but if you guys think that it is worthy and you really want that to be a part of my reading, regardless, I don't mind doing it. It's not that I don't want to. It's that I think that sometimes I have a hard time reading, but and I think I could make a 10-minute video into a 25-minute video based on reading a whole chapter. But anyway, I will do it if any majority thinks it's a wonderful idea, and I should do it. Thank you very much for today's reading. Or thank you for listening to today's reading, and I hope that you got something out of it. And as always, because God has given me grace, I love each and every one of you, whether you're a Christian, a non-Christian, or believe in a different faith. I love each and every one of you unconditionally. Have a wonderful rest of your day.